Hey, what's going on? Aaron here. Hope you're doing well. If you're watching this video right now, you might be checking out this website called Jobble, okay? And you're wondering, can you learn how to make money from Jobble, right? Is this just a regular job website, or is this a good way for you to earn some extra income? Maybe join the gig economy. I'm going to review Jobble so you can figure out whether this is a good site for you to use to generate some extra income. All right. Now, at any time, if you want to get my favorite way to get to 5 to 10,000 US dollars per month, 100% from home, you don't even have to leave your house. Just go ahead and click the link below. I will send you that link straight to your email for you to check out that strategy if you want. All right. Now, I've reviewed hundreds and hundreds of different ways to make money. Through the internet. There's so many ways to do it these days. Lots of apps, different websites, but some of them are a total waste of time. Some of them are great though, but a lot of them just don't really pay out that much. So let's take a look at Jobble to find out whether this is a good way for you to learn how to generate some extra income, maybe find you a gig job or a full-time job, and we can check this out, okay? Now, Jobble is essentially a job website. Now, when you first come on here, it looks like any regular job website, right? So if you're looking for a job, it's pretty cool. It says that you can set your schedule so that you can find gigs so that you don't have to necessarily work a full-time job, or you can also find full-time jobs as well. You can do both, okay? Now let's take a look at whether that's really the case when you actually log in to scope out some of the stuff, right? So if we want to look for a job, we would just click on see all jobs right here, and it's going to lead you to their actual job portal, right? Now, they have jobs all over the world, but they are bigger in certain countries. So we're just gonna check out a few states, okay? So I'm just gonna put New York, for example, and I'm just gonna search just so that you can see what kind of jobs are available and how this site actually works, right? So if it was in New York, if you scroll on the left-hand side here, you're gonna see a whole bunch of jobs, right? So customer service rep, this is a full-time job, right? Customer service rep, also full-time job. This one's remote, but it's full-time, right? So it depends on what kind of job you want, right? If I click on it, then you would click on here to view the actual job, okay? So I'm just gonna click on here just to show you what this looks like so that you can kind of, see what you can expect to see here. Now, the strange thing is that this particular job led me to Jobs to Careers. This is a job website, all right? So it kind of pushed me out of the Jobble website, which I find a little bit strange. Okay, so I'm gonna close this down. I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna keep going, right? So another one here, full-time job. It's a full-time job. This is a quality assurance, also full-time job. So far we haven't seen any gig economy jobs, right? And it's cool. If you want a full-time job, you can definitely check out Jobble. But I want to see if they've got gig economy jobs, because that's what a lot of people like to do these days, right? Gig economy, you're not working necessarily a full-time job. You can earn, quick side income here, quick side income there. That's where the economy is really going, right, in general. But this one, there's a lot of full-time jobs here. New business manager, full-time. Sales associate, full-time. This is for Jersey Garden, right? So let's just check out the Jersey Garden one, right? I'm going to click in here. This is in New Jersey. And again, it sends me to another job website, jobstocareers.com. Really, really strange. Right, so we'll let this kind of load up so that you can see. But generally speaking, if you're working on a job website, usually they won't send you to another website to sign up again. It's a bit weird, right? So it's almost like these guys are not really a job website. They're an aggregator of sorts, okay, which is fine, but it doesn't, that's not what they advertise on the front. So it sends me to another, you see here? So you'd have to apply through another website, which is a bit weird, right? Well, at least they give you access here, but they still send you elsewhere, right? So far, a lot of full-time stuff. This is a part-time one, right? So this is Avis, yeah? So let's take a look at the Avis one. I'm going to view the job. Again, it sends me to jobstocareers.com. Very, very weird, right? So again, these guys are just an aggregator, okay? So this is what I've found in general. So you can search all sorts of different states here. I mean, we can put here, Colorado, for example, Colorado, okay? And just to search, and you'll see that it's very, very similar, okay? Lots of full-time jobs, and generally speaking, it will send you directly to a job website that's not Jobble, which is really weird. Let's take a look at this one, vocational instructor electronics. It's a contract job. I just want to see where it sends you to, and it sends you to another job website. Indeed is another very, very big job website, okay? So very, very strange. They're kind of like an aggregator, not so much of a website where you can, apply for jobs directly. But the interesting thing is if you go to the dashboard, right, they've got some recommended jobs here. So if I was to put like New York, for example, all right, they've got more part-time jobs here. So front-end developer, you can apply directly on Jobble. So you would have to, log in and create an account. And if you decided to do that, Jobble would actually be the ones to pay you, and I'll talk about how they pay out a little bit later, okay? But they do have some jobs that are located on the website itself, but they don't have that many jobs, honestly, which is quite interesting. So front-end developer, this is a part-time job in Somerville. They've got a senior data analyst, right? This is a part-time job as well. You can apply directly on Jobble. Some of them require you to be based in the country itself, depending on what job it is. So they do have some jobs here if you come to the dashboard, so you can check that out if you want, okay? So they've got a mix of jobs here, right? Some jobs, they pay you directly through Jobble itself, but a lot of the jobs, they are aggregating you and sending you to other job websites, which again is a bit weird, okay? I've never really come across a job website like this. But if you apply for a job directly through Jobble, and Jobble is going to pay you, then the way that they pay you is through something called the Indie card. Okay, this is something that you have to sign up for. It's basically like a debit card. They send it to you, and they pay you 7 days after you complete your job. So just good for you to understand how that works, okay? So I would say overall, Jobble is an interesting job website. It's not exactly what I expected in terms of, when you actually go onto the main website, it looks like, it looks a lot more, I suppose, user-friendly and more professional, because if you look at the website, it looks pretty good, honestly, right? And when you come down here, it seems like you can get a lot of very cool gig economy jobs, but the reality is that most of their jobs, I would say 75% of their inventory, or more than that, 80%, are full-time jobs. Okay, so if you're looking for a full-time job, then you can check it out, right? But the weird thing as well is that a lot of their jobs aren't listed on their actual website. They're kind of like an aggregator. They send you to other job websites like Indeed or careers2jobs.com, that kind of thing, right? Which is fine, but it just seems a little bit clunky. Most good job websites keep everything within that job website itself. But these guys kind of send you somewhere else, and then you have to fill out something else at another job website, come back to Jobble. It's a bit weird. It's a bit kind of messy, right? The other thing as well is they don't have that many gig economy jobs, unfortunately. Right? A lot of them are full-time jobs. So if you're looking for gig jobs where it's like short-term hires, that kind of thing, I don't think that it's a great job website in order for you to find the gig economy jobs, okay? But they do have jobs available. A little bit weird, a bit clunky and messy, but they are, a legit job website. For the jobs that you do sign on through Jobble, you get an Indie card from them, and they will pay you directly, which is kind of cool. Otherwise, if you get hired by another company, obviously that other company will pay you directly outside of the Jobble platform. All right, so if you want to check them out, jobble.com. Look, this is if you want to find a full-time job. Okay, many ways to make money online. Money. These days you can find gig economy jobs. You can work a full-time job, which is very traditional if you want, or you can find methods to earn money on the internet, right? So completely up to you what you're trying to do with your life right now. If you want to learn my favorite way to get to $5,000 to $10,000 per month, 100% from home. This is not necessarily a job. This is a skill set, okay? But you can do this anywhere in the world, and all you need is your computer and an internet connection and the knowledge to do that, which I'm going to send you the strategy if you would like. Just click the link below, and I'll email you that strategy straight to your email for free, and you can check that out if you want, all right? I hope you enjoyed this video and this review of Jobble. I wish you all the best, and I hope to see you on another video review. Take care.